Hi everyone, this is Carolyn Speaks, the state of our world, on Friday, March 4th, 2022. So what is it? Good, bad, or indifferent? All three. Some of the major headlines. Russia's unprecedented shelling of Ukrainian nuclear plant raises fears of another Chernobyl, which happened in 1986. Russian environmentalist speaks out on Putin's attack on anti-war protesters and independent media. And Ukrainian American journalist, Putin's unjust war is emboldening Ukraine's far right movement. That is very sad. Uh, it appears the far right movement, like there's a neo Nazi president, there is a neo Nazi presence in Ukraine, and the seems like Ukraine's far right is the primary benefactor on the Ukraine side of this war because they now get to attract people from all over the world, and they get to be seen as on the front lines of fighting for white civilization. Uh, the presence of neo-Nazis in Ukraine does not give Russia any reason or any justification to invade an inch of Ukrainian territory. I totally agree with that. All right. What are some of the other minor headlines? Russia accused of nuclear terror for shelling Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant. Putin says Russia's invasion is going as planned. Macron says the worst is yet to come. I hope Putin gets to jail forever and loses all his assets, he and all his supporters and all his family. Ukrainian camera operator killed in Russian strike on TV tower ID'd as a oops um, as a Yevgeny Sakun. Um, he the Russian forces blew up a television tower. I hope he has a happy home in heaven, well taken care of. Thank you for your service. And Russia forces independent radio and TV broadcasters off air over coverage of Ukraine. That's in Russia. This is in Russia. Okay. Yeah, in Moscow. Okay, that's in Moscow, in Russia. Now, the International Criminal Court investigators head to Ukraine as UN Rights Council condemns Russian invasion. Okay, that's very nice, but Russia doesn't care. Okay. Now, some history on that. Russia doesn't care. However, the International Criminal Court was trying to hold Israeli leaders responsible for the treatment of Palestinians, and Trumpy sanctioned the International Criminal Court prosecutors over the court's investigations into Israel's treatment of Palestinians, as well as war crimes committed by U.S. troops in Afghanistan. I totally agree. All these things should be investigated. How about U.S. actions in Vietnam, in Iraq? It's all up for investigation. Now, uh, Biden admin grants protected status to Ukrainian immigrants and halts deportation flights. Well, okay, give them a temporary protective status. What about the asylum seekers from Haiti? See, black is the color. If you're black, we don't want you. So that's very nice to give Ukrainian immigrants temporary protective status, but how about all immigrants? Lawmakers proposed U.S. ban on imports of Russian fossil fuels. I agree with that. Youth climate activists march in solidarity with Ukraine, call for equal treatment of all war victims. I totally agree with that. And this is happening um, in various parts of the world. Okay, now, okay. Mosque bombing in Pakistan's Peshawar city kills at least 30 people, and this was it was a Shia mosque that was bombed, and 30 people were killed. Uh, and the Prime Minister condemned the bombing, but um, Sunni extremists are responsible, and the Prime Minister of Pakistan um, has not been halting attacks by Sunni extremists. Sunni and Shia are two of sects of Islam. Okay. Supreme Court rules CIA black sites can be treated as state secrets. That's nice. Black sites mean they take people there to be tortured. They're not in the U.S., and these countries allow that torture to happen. Jury acquits Brett Hankerson of wanton endangerment in raid that killed Breonna Taylor. This was in Louisville, Kentucky. They just went into her apartment and shot her. It's a no-knock arrest warrant. Florida legislature approves 15-week abortion ban. That's great. Florida students speak out against Don't Say Gay bill. Iowa enacts trans athlete ban. That's great. Man charged in anti-AAPI hate crime spree in New York. AAPI is Asian American Pacific Islander. So I hope this guy is put away for good. No freedom for you. Now, Purdue Pharma Sackler family reached new settlement with states over opioid epidemic. They need to pay it's a new deal, $6 billion. So, with a group of states that rejected the company's bankruptcy plan, money would go toward addiction treatment, and the Sacklers would give up control of Purdue, maker of OxyContin. It would also shield the billionaire Sackler family from current future civil suits over the role of fueling the devastating opiate epidemic. They shouldn't get this deal. They should put them all in jail. New York Times, tech workers unionized, becoming largest tech union with bargaining rights. Okay, that's great. And New York Times did not want them to unionize, but I'm glad they got a union. Now, Russians continue assault on Ukrainian cities, and death toll mounts. So we can see the world is not in a very good place right now, and we should stop Russia from what they're doing. How about kidnapping Putin and his cronies and put them in jail forever? And send all the Republicans who praise Putin, send them all to live in Russia and see how they like that. Okay, that's it for news. How about a song? Okay. Song I'd like to sing today is okay. Alright. High in the sky is a bird on the wing. Please carry me with you, far, far away from the mad rushing crowd. Please carry me with you. Again I would wander where memories enfold me. There on the beautiful island of dreams, high in the sky is a bird on the wing. Please carry me with you. Okay, that was Island of Dreams, an old song written by Tom Springfield of the Springfield Folk Group. Thank you for tuning in this evening of Friday, March 4th, 2022, for another Meteor Carolyn Speaks State of the World. Hope you're back again tomorrow. In the meantime, stay safe, wear a mask, practice social distancing. When the vaccine is available for you and safe for you to take it, I would take it. I had mine on May 27th. I'm about 8 months out. I'm looking for a booster. Remember, take care of yourself and others. Remember, kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. Thank you. Good night. Stay safe.